Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Distant Worlds 2. We are, I think, in the 9th episode now, and I'm going to declare the war which I talked about last time. I still know that the hive is out there somewhere, but I didn't see it directly yet. Therefore, more or less, I don't care. Now we are going to offer treaty, we are going to declare war on you. Of course, that's going to cause disharmony, therefore our income is going to drop even further. And now let's see, you automation invade, yes, and you have fleet roll attack. Perfect. Let's see what they are up to. And yeah, they should repair first. Oh, refueling, I'm not going to complain. Xenox Dominion is building a weapons academy. Okay, that's fine, I don't care. We are going to push into the biological workshop here with utmost importance, even though we have, due to our negative balance, currently not really, we are not close to maximum research, which could be much, much higher. Now send 19th Strike Force to a mining station in our territory. So yeah, let's take it over. That's fine. And you too. And no, we're not going to invest anything currently. I'm probably going to take over the manual control of the 13th fleet and the 2nd invasion fleet here as soon as they have finished repairing. So until then I can just skip ahead and wait a bit. Okay, there's been a small drawback, like we basically, the Ikkuro Dominion here conquered Cybloon, which was something I wanted to take, but our invasion fleet wasn't ready yet. Now I'm going to force it, so I'm not going to wait until the AI is doing what it wants to do. Instead I'm going to now, there's no starport here, so you can jump here, and I want you to invade Durok Junction 3, which shouldn't be too hard, most likely. Who is in fact closer? It should not be too bad. So we are going to force the issue now to get their capital system, which is what I want. Meanwhile, we are attacked with some small frigates all over the place, which most of them die to our stations, so that's why we already have a base destroyed. I think we took it over, but they are retreating more or less. That's why there's not that much going on. Okay, let's see how that's going to work out here. Very curious. I hope the invasion works immediately. As far as we know, there's no station here. Just some frigates here. The frigates shouldn't be a problem because our main fleet is going to arrive soonish. Now the invasion here, let's see. How much do they have? 2,000. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, there's a gift to Ikkuro, yes. Yeah, the invasion has started. Good. And there we go. Oh, they got up to 2,400 for a sec. Perfect. That's one. Perfect. We took the first planet. And now I'm going to automate it again so that it can... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that was the right one. Okay, and now the main fleet also has arrived here. And 19th Strike Force. Yeah, that's a small one. So yes, feel free. Penetrating scanners. Okay, good. No, we are not going to galaxy map. Research project, human. Ooh, I'm going to decline it. So that might be tempting to take all the tech they have by just go for the capital No, I don't think it's worth it. Because I don't want to miss out on the 6 billion people up here in Venex. So now for the moment I'm just going to fuel up our invasion fleet again, and as soon as that one is done we can go for the capital. Really shortly after we took over the planet, the terrible destiny has arrived, which is from the other faction, the Cursor Dominion, which is also going for the capital. I'm not sure if we can make it in time. I'm going to send my main fleet here now, but that's probably not going to do much here. So we have arrived in... no. Ah yeah, it's our fleet. We need troops, and currently we don't have any. So... top up... is there anything... yeah, load troops at Durok Junction 3, that's exactly what we want to do. Meanwhile our fleet is cleaning up the orbit of the capital. But the defense strength here is 3,600. That's nothing small. Okay, and pause. Ooh, industrial research plus 17%. Ooh, that's what we want. That's going to be so useful. Now, our invasion fleet, please pick up troops. $20,000 only. Oh, what happened here? Ooh. Okay, there's... what is that? Ah, smooth. That's not good. We are getting... ah, and the Cursor is also here at my planet. Okay. I want you to pick up the fleet here. Okay, we need... I do think we need to build some more troop transports here. Therefore, let's do this in fact, and hope that we can still get the capital. Let's build like another 10 here, purchase, and let's wait until they are finished. The war has dragged on a bit, and I definitely have problems to finding the troops, so, and also the fleet wants to retrofit, so the automation doesn't really work right now, which is a bit of annoying, but I'm going to take the chance here to just make peace and invade them in like 5 years when the truce has run out. Therefore I'm going to make a deal with them. I'm going to put them on peace, and I want to... why can I not pick tech here now? Well, I'm going to accept all these science stations you can give me and all this stuff here. They probably reject. Okay. How about I give you tech instead? Okay, apparently they are nice with this one, so let's do it. Because that has two reasons why I want to do it. First of all, the refueling and refitting and getting all the armies back in our invasion fleet could take a while. And the other reason is, as long as we are at war, the colony we already took needs an occupation force. Therefore, the invasion fleet doesn't want to take these troops up again. And the integration of that species will not start until we are at peace. Therefore, I'm going to make peace here. Our war exhaustion can therefore tick down again, which is an unhappiness drain, and we are already at minus 100k, almost. So that's a lot. And now, in fact, the Durok Junction 3, which we just took, can get started on assimilating the population, and there we go, 1% is done. And that's exactly what we need to also get rid of this minus negative 37k, which is massive, of course. And as soon as the happiness is now at 19, so we can finally take the troops from that planet again, which is going to be very helpful. And now let's check when we can declare war again. Not really described here currently. We will find out soon enough. So let's prepare and hope that the other faction here will not take out the remainders. While we are waiting to pick up some troops again, we are doing a small tech which we unlocked through some relic or ruins or something. It's called Planetary Palace, which is going to give us better leaders, but also it gives happiness, defense and development. And I already know where to build it, so as soon as it's finished. It's such a very small tech, in fact. And what's going on here? No, nothing important. The Dalistani, okay, that's nothing important. Now the project is done and I want to, of course, go to Munus Mondil, which is already up to 1 billion. I'm going to build the palace here, which is going to push the development even further up to 130%. It's going to be very, very useful. And the upkeep is only 500, so that's relatively low. In fact, the terraforming improvement is already maxed out, with now we are at 88% quality on this planet. Pretty good. I also made the terraforming facility at Kansar here, because we got the Lurus fruit here, and we need population here. We need it built up to have a really good mining of that Lurus fruit. Decline here. We don't need this kind of stuff. And meanwhile, we try to fix our income again. I also make all the basic diplomacy projects currently, which are down here because we were lacking them, just in case that we conquer something which has population on it to boost the assimilation rate. 20% is quite nice, and also having it improves, of course, the relations. Afterwards, I'm going into networked entertainment, which we finally can do because we now got 40%, 40% industrial research bonus, and that's of course very useful. All from the war where we took over planets where we had this modifier. Therefore, we can also go for the large fuel storage here finally, which is going to unlock this one quest thingy. I don't know exactly what it does. And also there is a space traders guild here. Receives high-tech bonus, so let's take it up too. Advanced crew system I also want to get. And I want to continue pushing the civilian economy afterwards. So large cargo bay is definitely a good project. Large scale passenger bay and large scale troop transport is also useful, because in between I in fact did the civilian tax here, like enhanced civilian ships and enhanced constructions. Therefore the civilian economy has some ship upgrades to do and pay us some money, which is going to help us with our negative balance here. So they can make upgrades, pay us at our starports, and we don't feel that negative balance too hard from that. Well, the war preparations are going quite well. Our balance is also collapsing, so it's getting better and better, and we get 27k for... Yes, please. Going to take this one. Now, we got already one fleet almost finished here with almost 8,000 invasion strength. When it's finished, it should be almost 9k. And the old invasion fleet is still collecting troops all over the empire. And as soon as we have both fleets readied up, one can go for the capital and the other one can go for the other colony there. And that's basically what I'm waiting for, and then we can strike again. Meanwhile, we have the networked entertainment complex thingy is running here, so in 1 year it's finished. And that's also going on, how was it called? Mundus Mondil 3 here. The other option where it could go, of course, is the Abilene here, which is a forest planet and also one of the quest planets, I think. However, it's relatively small compared to this one here. Mundus Mondil is just so much better, and I'm going to push that to the roof, as already talked about. Just too tempting. And Nova 3, in fact, is growing steadily, also quite well. 2% almost in growth rate here, and that's also very nice. It's our biggest income currently. And even though Mundus Mandel here is already at 13k, and that's still considered a small planet, because as we know, it has to be below 10%, I think. So it will only get classified as a medium planet when it's above 2.2 billion people. That's still a while away, but it's growing at almost 9% per year. That's quite fast. Well, we finished the networked entertainment complex here. Therefore, it's time to build it here. More development, more happiness. Therefore, in a later stage, more taxation on a massive population, and also more attraction for migration and stuff. Now, afterwards, or the next one here, is going to be the large fuel storage, and I'm really curious to see what is going to happen when we reach it, because there was some kind of quest or relic or ruins we can discover. I also built more troop transport, as we can see here now, 5 more in fact, because the planet the neighbors here took from them in Cybloon in fact rebelled and returned to the Hakunish, so we need more stuff to yeah, let's accept this one. So we really need more troops. Something we discovered again. Fine. And now, in fact, let's push it forward here. So investment 37. Yes, perfect. Let's wait for it and see how or what happens when it is unlocked. Ooh. Tsunami. Ooh. Durok Junction 3. How much damage did we take? 2%. Yeah, let's do it. Let's build a terraforming facility here. Repair it and improve the planet. Outbreak of galactic genetic scrambling. What? Ah, okay, so just one line got readjusted here. No. Okay, some disease has broken out, but not in our realm. That's fine. In fact, the Xenox here, down here, how they are called. Ooh. Ah, well, there we go. So, the ancient vault. Scientists have entered the ancient Ikkuro facility. It appears to be some sort of data vault, though the databanks are largely damaged and decayed. It seems though the facility was destroyed by seismic damage at that, I think. There are a few surviving mention of ancient invaders waging war upon the galaxy. Mention of the allies, dilute web, toward whom our interests brought particular animus. Okay, we revealed the location of great significance. We should investigate. We also discovered an ancient tomb, the Book of Harmonious Necessity. That should be a relic, in fact, right? Ship's bases, special locations. Get Undyne. Where are they, in fact? There was something like relics somewhere. Artifacts here. Artifacts. This is a fascinating philosophical justification for why the preservation of life may sometimes require violent and even preemptive war. Like, we wouldn't do such a thing. Any scientist reading this work would no doubt be inspired when researching weapons technology. Nice. Datacro reveals some intriguing information in the Datacro navigation direction pointing towards something. We should send a ship to investigate the location. Okay, that's good. Oh, pause please. Now we got the Book of Harmonious Necessity. Troop maintenance savings, shields research, armor research, weapons research. Nice. It's currently at Ikkuro. That's fine. Now, question there is, do we have any hint about where to go? This one is glowing. Why there? Why is this planet marked? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that our scout ships will find out at some point. Can we... secret construction projects? No. Exploration ships. We do have not that many in fact, so we could build some. Fully explored system 241, partially explored 520, unknown system 249. So it's quite... we are relatively researched currently. Yeah, let's do the gift here. Send our ships out. Is there any other way how to find out these kind of special locations? By the way, we got now over 100% high-tech research bonus, even though our overall research bonus is quite bad. But we now got also industrial research 39% and hyperdrive 40%, that's quite useful. And weapons is up to 58 and construction 55. We are definitely going to use some of this. Okay, now what to do in fact? They were already depleted here. No in ruins, some there over there, I don't care. Colonies, did we get anything from the war here? In fact, let's suitability above 20. Ooh, 57. But far in the north. Yeah. All of them are not colonizable currently, so that's fine. Okay, how to continue here now? We could also start to switch into 2 project research and not doing only 1. Would also be interesting. However, I do like to push 1 tech at a time relatively fast and not like have 2 techs running for 5 years instead of one tech for 2.5 years. They still take quite a long time because we reduced research time just to make the tech tree a bit more slow. We got virtual reality as the next one here, which colony development 20%, colony happiness 30%. It's not an... I don't think it's an upgrade to this one though, or? I don't know, but we need 52% industrial research bonus, which we don't have. Yeah, I also want to take all of them here. And I'm going to spread them out on our wealthiest colonies most likely, just to push them a bit. To push also our income and not focus everything on one planet. Because the planet we want to push long term is not our biggest income currently. Say for example, the Moors Mandal is going to grow fast in income, but it's not going to be our biggest right now. So for example, I'm going to build 1 facility here. Probably also one on Durek if I want to, because that one is also going to convert into income relatively quickly. Genus Major here is also quite nice. What's the quality? Oh, only 44% now. Okay, no. Let's forget about this one. Will never be great. It's nice, but never great. Yeah, and we definitely have to take the colony text soonish. So that's definitely... where are they? Here. It's only 2,400, so they are no longer that expensive. I wish they would tell us how many colonies we got from a certain type. So in between episodes I definitely have to make a list and check how many planets of a certain type we have. I know that we have a lot of ice planets with a low quality, because we colonized a lot with that one ice species we got. But for example, all the incomes are continental, temperate and marsh. So these 3 are our income planets. So they will be first, and afterwards, I don't know if we have many desert planets, in fact. Can we... Not really. Let's sort by income revenue here. Yeah, that's like mangrove forest, forest, continental forest, 3 water worlds here, deep ocean, and then more forest, continental grasslands. And then there are these ice planets which are all still negative. 1 desert, tundra, ice tundra, ice tundra, ice tundra. Yeah, it's definitely worth at some point to take the ice tech because of the stuff we integrated. And I do think there is 1 planet which will be constantly negative. I'm not sure which one it was. Some planet had a bad quality for all of us. I don't know. We'll find out at some point. At some point we have to terraform everything we got, but our income of course is not allowing for it. But for example, we could push Nova 3 now. Ikkuro already... No, we don't. Okay, which one did we do? Unus Mandil is done. Abilene is also done, yes. So we should delete this one in a sec. Okay, yeah, so we have to build these ones here, I guess. Oh no, Nova 3 already got improved. But Ikkuro and Damacy didn't get yet. So they are 2 prime targets to push our income further. That's going to be useful, very useful. Push happiness up, push income up. Yeah, that's going to be very useful. Well, I'm going to make a cut here, and in the next episode we are going to finish the war and take over, hopefully, the remnants of the Hakunish group, which is going to still be like 17 billion people. That's a lot of population. So that's definitely worth it to take the effective Hakunish diplomacy. 1600, that's fine. Because integration of them is going to be costly. Yeah, I think the main planet here has how many? 8 billion people. This one was like 4 billion. No, 2 billion. And 7.3 here. That's most likely pushing us to the biggest population. We are already 13%, and Tyler's territory is up there with us. 36, 48. Oh, Coristal is bigger. 27, 22, 15, 15, 7, 7, 14, 17. Now one last check before I make a cut. This was Nibu Ascendancy or something? United Nibu Ascendancy. If we take them next, they're going to give us how much? 15 billion on top, okay. And the Xenox Dominion here, they have 36. Yeah, so we're definitely going to take Nibu next afterwards. Probably colonize the Dayut world here. And then probably start splitting the Xenox Dominion here with the old Injunction Technocracy. Like, for example, I take this corner here and they take these 3 planets or systems there. It would make a nice border, and that's probably then enough to go for a winning condition. Also, at some point I need to turn off the civilian ships overlay just to save performance, because it's getting a lot of ships by now. If we check it out, our civilian fleet is how many? 117 currently. 852 freighters. Whew. Oh, wait a second, it's only passenger ships. 1036. Oof. But 170 passenger ships is nice. We almost got 200 million migrants moving. And I do think we don't have the large passenger compartment. Yes, we don't have it yet. So that's coming too soon. Well, see you next time. Leave a like and subscribe, and well, have fun.